Hello, welcome back. On the Jane Johnson return, I wanted to go over the so she had a Schedule C, and as we saw, the income coming from the Schedule C was 150,492, which is on Schedule 1, reported on Schedule 1. So from Schedule C, it comes on Schedule 1. But there's also the self-employment tax. So any income that's reported from Schedule C is subject to self-employment tax. So just like if you work for someone, W-2, you don't get the gross pay, you get the net pay because there's some Social Security and Medicare taxes you have to pay. And same thing for the self-employment income is subject to that as well. And so additional taxes. So Jane's income is subject to 7.65 kind of times twice. Because if you work for someone, you pay 7.65% and the employer pays the other 7.65. But as a self-employed individual, you pay both employer and employee. So she was subject to 20,510, but then she had a deduction of half of that as an adjustment to income. Okay, so that's one thing. And the other thing is that since the 2018 tax reform, income from self-employed earnings is entitled to a qualified business income deduction. So her income was 150, right? So her income right here is 150,492. The one that's subject to the qualified business income deduction is reduced to 140,237 because she had a deduction. Remember right here that she had a deduction of 10,255. Okay, so the 10,255 is subtracted from this calculation, and then so she gets, you see right here, the qualified business income component multiplied by 20%. So she gets a 28,047 deduction. So you can see that from this overall calculation here. This is her Schedule C income. And then she had that self-employment tax deduction here. So it's 140. And then she gets a standard deduction plus this qualified income deduction of 25,607. Okay, so that reduced her taxable income down to 102,430. Okay, so this is all where the qualified business income deduction is reported on the tax return.